Good morning, all my sweet friends, pals, and confidants. It's Thursday. It is May 7th. Already a week into May. It still feels like January to me. I don't know about y'all, but although outside, it is definitely not January. Today in St. Augustine, our low is 72. Right now it is 10 after 10. Again, getting a late start. I was doing other things, laundry and making the bed and, all that good stuff. Emptying the dishwasher. And I had breakfast. Oh, I had a raspberry Danish from Publix. Good. Oh, today I'm going to make banana bread for dear friends of my husband and new friends of mine. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget it. Banana bread and treat for production team. I'm doing lights at 11:22 tonight, I think. I got to recheck the calendar. I meant to check it before I got on here and I got distracted. My ADD does that to me. I like start one thing and go to another thing. It's amazing I get anything done around this house. Drinking my coffee. Sweet and black, just like my husband's best friend, Don. And Don and Angie are the ones I'm making the banana bread for. I don't think they watch my videos, so they're still going to be surprised. And let me see. We went to discipleship group last night. It was wonderful. One of the couples that we met just recently, they've only been coming a couple of months maybe, and they are going back up north, and it sounds like they won't be back till Thanksgiving time, so they're going to be gone a long time. A lot of prayer requests for prodigal children. And CJ, one of the leaders, is starting a new business. I love the name of his business. It's Iron Sharpens Iron Investigation. Isn't that a cool name? It's two Christian guys starting up a new business. They do background checks and private investigation, that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff I would love. Too bad I'm not younger. I'd volunteer to be his assistant. So today I'm going to get some housework done. I want to get as much of tomorrow's housework done today because tomorrow I'm going for my 2-hour massage and a facial. Been saving up my points at Hand and Stone for that, so I'm excited about that. So my plan was to talk to you, to read more in Job, and that will have to wait till tomorrow because God gave me something else to talk to you about, and it's been on my mind all morning. It started out with a devotion of the lady saying something about why Jesus came to earth, and I disagree with her. I believe he came to earth to save us, to be a sacrifice for us. She said it was to build a relationship between us and God. Yes and no. Yes, he became human so that we have that in common with him, but that's not the reason he came. He came because we needed to be saved. We couldn't do it on our own. We tried for many years. The Jews tried with their sacrifices, and that it doesn't cover you. It doesn't cover you. Only the because it's an animal, and it didn't give its life freely. Jesus was perfect, never sinned, and he gave his life freely. So that being said, that put something in my mind because I disagreed with her. I thought, what Jesus is not. What is he not? And the very first thing that came to my mind was Jesus is not and was not. And nothing in the Bible says these. I came up with 10 points. The Bible does not say these. His life says it. He showed it. So I can't say, oh, go look in Matthew or Mark or Luke or John or one of Paul's writings. I can't say for each of these 10 points. Sorry about that. I'm trying a new thing with my camera. Ouch. It hit my hand. And it fell over. So I've just got my tripod sitting up on books and boxes so it can be a little bit higher. Oh, people are writing things. I need to look at that, but I will when I start downloading. Anyways, the number one thing that came to my mind that Jesus absolutely is not, because he couldn't have done what he did if he was selfish. Jesus was not selfish. Jesus is not selfish. He loves us so much. He's willing to share even his very life with us. He's going to share his kingdom with us when we get up there. That's what Jesus is not. He is not selfish. Jesus is not jealous. I mean, the Bible does say that God is jealous, but not in a way that we as human beings are jealous. You know, jealous of somebody because they have something that we don't and we want it. That's jealousy. Or, not wanting to share, being selfish. That can be a form of jealousy. That's number 2. Number 3, Jesus is not petty. He didn't see someone sin and say, ooh, I'm going to get back at them. Jesus is not petty. He was not mean. He did not gossip. He definitely was not cowardly. He was very, very brave. He was not vain. He was not arrogant. He was not dishonest. And he was not anxious. Now, that night in the Garden of Gethsemane, definitely there was some anxiety there. But it was, he would not have been human. Because he was part human. He would not have been human if he had not been anxious, knowing, not guessing, knowing what he was going to be going through in the next few days. He was so anxious, he sweated great drops of blood. Anxiety I'm talking about is the everyday anxiety. Oh no. Oh, what if I get in a car accident when I'm going here? Or what if something happens to some member of my family if I go on vacation? Or what if I lose my job? Or am I going to have a paycheck? Am I going to be able to pay my bills? Those are anxieties that we don't need to have. We need to give our anxieties to Jesus. He'll take them, and he will give you peace of mind. Peace of mind is the exact opposite of anxiety. Doesn't the Bible say, be anxious in nothing? So these 10 personality traits, I'm going to say, are traits that we need to be showing. We need to not be selfish, not be jealous, not be petty, not be mean, not talk badly about others, not be cowardly, not be vain, not be arrogant, not be dishonest, and not be anxious. The first one and the last one are biggies, I feel, that so many Christians fall prey to. Being selfish and being anxious. We've got to stop. We've got to stop. We need to be more like him. And the more he is in your heart and in you, the less of these horrible traits that he did not have, we will have less. And don't we all, isn't that our goal in life, to be more like him? To make him be proud of us because we're more like him? This is just my opinion. Like I said, it's not in the Bible. It does say, don't be anxious, don't lie, don't be better than others. It tells us to not be these things in different places in the Bible. Moses, what are you doing? Sorry. He's a paper eater, paper chewer-upper, and he's eyeing one of my books. That dog eats my books. No. Get back away from there. He's going to get spanking. You're going to get spanking. You put your mouth on one of my books. Ooh. He already did. I'm seeing the edges of one of my Bible study workbooks. Yep. These have been Mosified. They're still damp. He liked the glue in those. Oh, these aren't Bible studies. These are from when I went to Paris. I went to Versailles, and I went to Musée d'Orsay. I also went to the Louvre and all those great places. I don't think I got, yes, I did get one on the Louvre. Where is it? Anyway. You chewed up my books, you rotten little dog. Why do I love this dog so much? So freaking adorable. Okay, so this is a shorter than normal video. It's only 12 minutes so far. So all I'm going to say is I'm going to encourage you to be like Jesus, to be more like Jesus. He came here, I think part of the reason he came was to show us how to live. He showed us how to pray, remember? The disciples asked him to tell them how to pray, and he did. He said the Lord's Prayer. But, yeah, don't be selfish, jealous, petty, mean, gossip, cowardly, vain, arrogant, dishonest, or anxious. Just don't do it. I know it's easy for me to say because I'm not an anxious person. But what I'm saying is God can help you with that. I love y'all. Take care. Bye.